Okay, I have to ask you, when you think of branding, do you instantly think about logos, font, colors? Because if you do, then I need you to learn that ASAP. I talk to so much of business owners and the content creators, and this is the biggest mistake I see they always make. They treat branding like a visual aesthetic, like it's just about looking good. But branding is not about what you look, but how you make people feel. Nike don't sell sneakers, Apple doesn't sell their phones, they sell identity, emotion, and experience. And today I'm going to tell you how to build a brand that people doesn't just recognize but feel. The kind of brand that stick, convert, and build a loyal community. So grab a notebook because we are going to speak about it step by step. Phase 1, the foundation. Most people skip this part because it's not that sexy. But if you don't know why your brand exists, no one else will ever do. So just forget about everything and ask yourself, what problem does your brand actually solve? If you are a content creator, are you providing entertainment, education, or some kind of emotional connection? If you are a business owner, are you solving people problem, affordability, or changing a lifestyle? For example, if you're selling skincare, it's not about hydration. It's about confidence, routine, and self-care need. And here is the most important thing. Successful business owners don't just create a brand, they create identity brand. Like Apple doesn't sell computer, they sell the identity of being innovative and ahead of the curve. Grocery doesn't sell makeup, they sell the identity of effortless beauty. Nike doesn't sell shoes, they sell the identity of being an athlete. So your brand need an identity, because when people buy from you, they do not buy the product or service you sell, they buy who they are becoming after using your product or service. Phase 2, the brand strategy, aka your brand DNA. Alright, so once you have a brand identity, we have to make a structure for your brand that can actually make your business grow to a big level. So let's build your business strategy deck. Here are some questions that I want you to write down and answer as deeply as you can. First, problem statement. Why does your brand even need to exist? Second, solution statement. How does it uniquely solve the problem? Third, your target audience profile. Who exactly are you talking to? I want you to define it as long as you can. So, what is your goal with this brand? And the last is brand value. Who does it stand for? I know this is a lot, but hear me out. If you can't answer these questions, your brand will never feel clear to the people. So, before letting the people know your story, know your message, it's really important that you understand what your brand is and what's your identity, what its value. Your brand value is much more important than you ever think. Third is brand identity, the face of your business. Finally, we are talking about visuals. So this is where you finally get to pick your colors, your logo, your font. But here's the mistake most people make. They pick their brand color based on what they like, what's their favorite color, instead of what makes sense. Brand color have psychology inside. People doesn't care about it, but brand color have a psychology behind it. Blue recognize trust, the authority. Red is like bold, passionate. Black and white luxury, premium feel. Even though people use anything they want, but it's really important for you to choose the color based on how you want your brands to sound like. So don't just pick your favorite color, but pick the color that make people feel what you want to make them feel. And same goes for the logos. Your logos don't have to be complicated. It has to be recognizable and easily rememberable. Think about the brands like McD, Nike, Apple. It's simple but classic. Phase 4, packaging your brand, aka making it cohesive everywhere. Alright, so now you have a solid brand identity, the colors has been picked, the brand voice is ready. Now it's your time to be consistent everywhere. And this is why it's really important that you create a brand style guide. And before you roll your eyes and say like, what is this new thing now? Hear me out. Brand guide is basically a document that you save for your brand to make sure that your brand doesn't look messy. This is a guide that will tell you how you need to use your logo, your brand tone of voice, and what kind of photos and the graphics represent your brand. Why it's matter? Because branding confusion is equal to loss of sale, and we never want that. So if your Instagram look different from your website, or your website look different from your email, then people won't trust you. And trust in a business is equals to the consistency of the sales. So just make sure you have a brand guide. Phase 5, marketing your brand. Yeah, we're finally talking about the sales. So in the phase 4, we will learn about the marketing, how to get people notice you. Now you got your brand, it looks good, it has a message in it, but how do you get people to actually see it and care about? And that's where content strategy comes in. I have heard this line somewhere and I want you to write it down in a big bold line. A brand without content is like a store with no open sign. No one knows if it exists. So here's the plan. You have your brand voice, you know how exactly what's problem you solve. Now you have to create 3 to 5 content pillar for your brand. Content pillar could be anything based on what value you provide. For example, a retail brand could have a content pillars looks like the client strategy, client success, home buying tips, behind the scenes, the founder story, the real estate agent story, the fun clips, anything. Make sure that you are not focusing too much on selling, but focusing too much on the content that connect with people. So I want you to don't go super niche to just always let people buy your house, but make people come into your life. Have the content pillar that people feel you. Now, after you have the content pillar, you need to set up a system for your post. Like I want you to make a weekly plan about what you're going to post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and make a setup about it. Add your different content pillar in the different days. Like for Monday, client story. For Tuesday, a fun story. For Wednesday, house video. So you already know what needs to be done and when. Okay, so let's recap. So if you want to build a brand that actually stand out and sell, you need to get clear on the problem you're solving, build a real identity, not just pretty visuals, make your brand feel consistent and professional everywhere, show up and create content that make people care. So now is the action tip. I want you to drop your brand in the comment. Tell me what's the problem you're facing and I will reply to you. I hope this helped. Have a good day. Bye.